The 2007 Walton EMC annual meeting may go down as one of the smoothest in quite a while, but why have an annual meeting? Let's listen as Chair Sam Simonton and CEO Ronnie Lee answer that question.
This meeting gives you, the owner, a say in the way the cooperative is run. The annual meeting is held every year for this specific purpose. You elect directors from among fellow consumer owners to run your business. Your board of directors, the people you see on this stage, is actually a committee of customer owners who represent you in running Walton EMC. The annual meeting gives you a chance to review reports on the well-being of our business and ask questions.
I want to thank you for spending your valuable time with us this morning, and I'll tell you that I believe it's time well spent. Your being here shows that you understand and appreciate the advantage of doing business with a cooperative. You're participating in the democratic process, and I think that's something that we should not take for granted. There are many people around the world who just don't have the opportunity to participate in a process like we're doing here today.
Beside the traditional bucket, customers received another gift when CEO Lee delivered this news.
And I'm able to bring more good news to you this morning is that we have not had a rate increase this past year nor the past number of years. But many other electric suppliers have not been fortunate. We have had a small power cost adjustment because of what fuel costs have done, and all of you realize that. But even this adjustment's been much lower than other electric utilities, even including Georgia Power. And if fuel costs would return to normal levels, we'd even be able to do away with the power cost adjustment. But at this time, we don't see any rate increases in the foreseeable future. It's our aim that you continue to have the electric power you need at an affordable price.
CEO Lee also reported that reliability on Walton EMC's electric system in 2006 was over 99.9%. In other business, 3 incumbent directors were re-elected: Bobby Williams from the Mountain Park District, Marianne Hartman from the Five Forks North Snellville District, and Johnny Allgood from the Southwest Walton District. Perhaps the biggest change at this year's meeting was with registration. IT Director Andy Hill explains more. There were no lines at registration this year. What happened?
Well, this year we had some exciting system that we developed that will automate the entire registration process, so that as members came through the line, they could go to any particular terminal, and through that terminal we were able to register that member at that time. Tickets were automatically generated for all sorts of prizes, and overall I think it just helped in the overall transfer of traffic through our system through the registration process.
Any hitches that you found?
There were a few hitches. This year with the barcoding, our printer who printed the real light actually bought a new barcoding printer that they weren't that familiar with. They were actually testing. We were one of the first runs to go through it, and they had a problem with the head printing a little bit too close to the real lights, so it resulted in a few that were not able to be read this year. Hopefully we're going to be able to improve on that next year.
What did the employees have to say about it?
Employees loved it. The first thing they noticed were that as the members came through, there were smiles on all the faces. Many of them commented that they were not, that it seemed more organized this year than ever before, and just overall very, very positive.
Another first-time attraction at this year's annual meeting was a demonstration by the brand-new Walton EMC Lineman's Rodeo team, fresh off an impressive showing at the Georgia Lineman's Rodeo just held in Perry. This annual event gives technicians the opportunity to hone and display their skills, and it promotes training and pride in a job well done. Customer owners themselves also receive safety instruction from the cooperative's model high-voltage power line. No one went thirsty with plenty of free drinks. The smell of grilled hot dogs enticed customer owners to support the local Boy Scout troop that prepared them. Children enjoyed several activities designed especially for them, including a few new ones, like a blow-up obstacle course, candy art, and a petting zoo. Walton EMC customer owners have come to expect good entertainment at their annual meeting. This year's lineup included the Fowler Connection, a bluegrass band, a local gospel favorite, the Anchorman, and an up-and-coming country star, Mariah Martin.
I've been across this country, been around the world. I've got the itch of being a traveling girl.
And of course, one of the favorite activities at the annual meeting is door prizes.
Walton EMC Durham, Alice M. McGovern. Hey, McGovern! Hey, that's what we want to see. Enthusiasm!
Local healthcare providers gave hundreds of free screenings. A few patients were encouraged to schedule follow-up care with their regular physicians. Several exhibitors gave customer owners information and advice on Walton EMC programs and how to cut their energy use. But customer owners gave one special exhibitor gifts and encouragement for those making a big sacrifice.
We're at the Walton EMC annual meeting this year with Virginia Pearson of Operation Sandbox. She's going to tell you a little bit about what this organization does and how they help our troops.
Operation Sandbox is a nonprofit organization which sends care packages to our troops in Iraq and Afghanistan. We started in November of 2004, and we've now reached over 45,000 men and women serving in our military.
Okay, and I believe this is y'all's third year at the Walton EMC annual meeting. All right, tell us a little bit about what actually y'all do at this meeting and how this meeting benefits you.
We get the membership members to come in and write thank you cards for our troops that go in our care packages each week, and we sell, well actually we don't sell, but we ask for a donation of the patriotic items, which helps us pay for postage. And by coming out here, it gets the people to familiar with what we're doing and to come on board with us to help us support our troops. And the soldiers are here today representing Operation Sandbox, and they have been to Iraq. They've been there, done that, and they know what it's about and how important the care packages are, because so many of our soldiers that are over there do not have any support from family.
Well, let's talk to them just a second too and see who they are and what they've done. If you'd introduce yourself.
I'm Specialist Count. I'm from West Atlanta.
I'm Specialist Paul, also from West Atlanta.
Okay, we appreciate y'all being here with us and helping Operation Sandbox. What's your impression of the folks you met in the meeting here today? What did they ask you? What they want to find out? Just what was your impression of being here?
There was a lot of questions about Operation Sandbox and what they do. And as Specialist Count was saying, when you're overseas, you rely on people like Miss Peterson here to get you things, because there's some. There's some soldiers over there that don't have families or don't have that line of support, that first line of support. And when you're over there and you're feeling down, getting a package in the mail is, the second best thing to coming home. So, questions from being here at the meeting, it's a lot of great people in this area. And the main question is it as bad as the media portrays it to be? And it's really not.
And if I understood you correctly, y'all are with the 178th here in Monroe, which is a military police unit. Well, thanks for y'all being here today. We appreciate what you do for our country, appreciate what you do for our troops, and hope to see you back next year.
And with that, hopefully we will see you next year as well. This is Greg Brooks for EMC TV.